Let's say, for example, you want to create your first ad. Just go to your bookshelf. When you go to your bookshelf, just click on any book on the Kindle ebook. Like the first one, I'm clicking on promote and advertise. I'm just using my book as an example. The next thing you would do, is to come to run an ads. Choose on Amazon.com. After that, you click on create an ad campaign. After clicking an ad campaign, it will show you a place that you should put the details of your card. So you go back to your gray and fill that up. All the necessary name that is on the gray, the address and everything. You fill it up. When you finish filling it up, then you look at this icon by the side. This first one, this second one, you click on it. After clicking on it, it will show you something like this. So what you just need to do is just to create campaign. Where this create campaign is, click on it. After clicking on it, it might bring something like this back for you. You now choose sponsored product. This one of sponsored product, click on it. Click on sponsored product. After clicking on sponsored product, the next thing you choose is standard ads. You click on standard ads. So yeah, this ad group name, you can change it to any name you want. So like this, why I said you should choose standard ad. If you choose custom text ad, that means in each of the book you are trying to create ads for, you have to write things about them. Sometimes if you go to Amazon, you see a book that is running on ads, they'll write some things about it, but you don't need that. That's why I said you click on the standard ad. This standard ad will just keep showing your product or your book to potential buyers without those writings. So the next thing you do is just to click on the kind of all the books you want. So mostly you'll be clicking on paperback. Don't add ebook, always add paperback. Just add paperback alone. So like that, now I can decide most of my books now I can be adding paperback. You can see I'm adding more than one at once. So assuming I've added, if you are working on workbook, so you just make sure you come to where all these products are, you add all your workbook and create ad for it. If it's cookbook, you add all your cookbook and create ad for it. Don't mix cookbooks and ad and workbook together. But since you are running two different accounts for workbook and cookbooks, so on your cookbook, one of your cookbook, you run only one ads for it. So why for the workbook you run one ads for it? After you are done with adding all the products you want to add, the next thing you come to do is you come to where you see automatic targeting and manual targeting. You won't touch anything there. We'll leave it in automatic targeting for now, but after like a month or two, you will now go back and go and check which keyword is ranking for your book. So those keywords that is writing for your book, you now jot it somewhere. After jotting it somewhere, then you now come back to a manual targeting. It's when you come back to manual targeting. This manual targeting is like you want to input your own keyword you want it to be ranking for. You want it to be targeting the kind of searches audience your customers will type. It's just like your 7 backend keywords, but for the meantime we will leave it at automatic targeting. After automatic targeting, it will show you set a default bid. Sometimes it might be 0.24, sometimes it might be 0.10, sometimes 0.30, 0.70, but you should start with 0.30 or the default bidding gave to you. Just leave it like that. When it now comes to campaign bidding strategy, what you do is don't put it bid up and down. This bid up and down, it means that if you set your default bid, this default bid is each time someone click on your book, either they buy or they don't buy, Amazon will be charging you for 0.24 cents. So if your default bid is $1, each time someone click on your book, either they buy or they don't buy, Amazon will be charging you for $1 because someone clicked on your book. For this dynamic up and down, that means if you price the bid of your book for $1, that means you are putting your book on ads that they should show it at the top of the Amazon, on the first page or on the second page, and someone click on it for this dynamic bid. If Amazon see likely the person might buy the book, they might increase the bid of your book for maybe like $1 to $1.5 or $2, so that customer might buy your book. But we won't be working on that, because with that one, it will be increasing the amount, the cost of ads, and we don't want that. We want to spend the least money on ads and generate a large sales. So the one we'll be working on is dynamic bid. This dynamic bid is more like, if you price your book, if you price the bid of your ads at $1, that means it will keep staying at that $1. But if someone wants to buy the book and the customer is having doubt, or is not really want to buy